Wow, that is such a happy tune. I really love it. Isn't it? It really makes you happy inside. And it fits so well with what we're going to talk about today, somatic movement. So, do you know anything about somatic movement?
What is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Okay, I'll tell you. You know, there are so many complicated explanations if you Google it. It can make your brain, twist. So I really want to keep it simple because soma means the body. And somatics has to do with the body. And it's about making you shine again.
Being in the body.
Yeah, because it's about bringing the feelings back into the body. In so many situations when we grow up, we don't pay attention to our feelings. We should focus on this and that and this and that, so we forget the body. And then we might become a little bit sad and depressed.
Like this?
Yeah, like this. So when we bring our feelings back to the body starts to shine again, and our eyes start to shine. And it can change so many things in life. It can help us to feel what's going on in the body. We can also feel sadness more, but most of all we can feel more joy. And we can feel if there's something wrong in the body, and then we can correct. We can do things in a little bit different way and find ways to keep the body happy and keep the body healthy. So it can have a really, really big impact on our lives when we feel ourselves more.
Okay. So that is very positive for your everyday life.
Yeah, this is how I experience it. That this is so crucial. That if we abandon our bodies, we abandon our feelings. Our feelings of life, of purpose, we become poor. And that's so sad because we live in very rich countries, but in some respect we are extremely poor. Because we are not in our bodies and we don't have time. I mean, life is about time and we don't have time, so we must be really, really poor.
And how can we find the time in the busy day life routine? How can we integrate?
Maybe we need to steal it. Steal back time and not give it away too easily. And also give ourselves permission to be in the body, to be in the now, to be in joy. Well, it sounds quite good, doesn't it? But it might also, like you hinted, there might be some challenges to do it. Or maybe we don't know how to do it. And my suggestion is that we could do some small practices now and see if that could help.
Yes.
So, if you lift your hand, I think most of us can feel the hand, but we don't feel the other hand, right?
Forgot.
No, but that's how the brain works. We focus on one thing and then we forget another thing. So That's how it works in everyday life. There's always something that is competing to come first. And then the body is very low down on the list.
And can you keep both things at the same time? Like, can you be in the body at the same time of doing other?
Yeah, in this situation we can change our attention so it's in the body and we can feel the body. And then when we go and do something else, then we forget the body. So we all have, well, I think most of us, almost all of us have this ability to feel the body now, and then we go and do something else and then we forget it. So it's about training. Somatics is about training the brain to pay more attention to the body. So we also can have some kind of connection when we do other things. So that takes time. And somatic movement is a way of training this ability. We move and we feel how we move. So please raise your hand again. And move it a little bit and feel how movement feels. It's a different feeling, isn't it, than just moving. Normally we grab a cup of coffee or maybe our car keys, but here we want to feel the movement. Now can you feel both hands? Yeah, I can feel like that, like wind. And then we can lift the other hand and feel the other hand too. And maybe the chest and the spine. So we can move with our feelings. We have one way of moving that is automated, but we also have another way of moving where we are feeling the body. And one is not better than the other, but we want to train the one that we have forgotten to move with our feelings, to bring our feelings back to the body.
Now I also realize that the fire is here. I was not listening, and when you were mentioning these two hands, I started to listen the sound of the wind from the accordion, also my breath, and then also the fire. So I developed also more awareness of the two hands and listening of those three.
Yeah, that's true. Because when we are more in tune with our body, we also start to feel more what's happening around us. And we can also connect more with other people and with animals and with nature. So it's really deeply connected.